And now we play again on Wednesday. The match is going to be even more difficult against Argentina or Switzerland. So yeah, we're going to need everyone this week as much as possible.
Lionel Messi!
On a field in Atlanta, two of the greatest strikers this game has ever seen are about to walk out and stand on opposite sides of the same pitch. One of them might be playing his last World Cup match ever. The other has waited his whole career for a moment like this. This isn't a what-if video. This isn't some made-up matchup for clicks. Lionel Messi and Harry Kane are really about to face each other live in a World Cup semifinal, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's at stake for both of them. Let's start with Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi!
Because his story at this tournament is about one last chapter. He's 39 years old. He's already said, in his own words, that this feels like the end of his time playing for his country. This is very likely the last World Cup we'll ever see him play. And instead of slowing down, instead of easing through one final tournament, Messi has done something that's hard to believe.
He reminded us why he is who he is, and Argentina also reminded us that they are the oldest. Leo is just different. Cristiano Ronaldo, Harry Kane?
He has to.
He's already scored 7 goals here, putting him at the top of the Golden Boot race, ahead of everyone else left in the tournament. He scored his first ever World Cup hat-trick against Algeria at age 39.
Lionel Messi delivered his first World Cup hat-trick and tied the tournament's career scoring record on Tuesday.
At a point in his career when most players have already retired and moved into the commentary booth. And here's what really sets him apart from almost anyone who has ever played this sport. Messi is now the all-time top scorer in World Cup history, full stop.
Messi!
He passed Miroslav Klose's long-standing record earlier in this tournament, and he keeps adding to it every time he plays.
Getting the all-time records from Miroslav Klose.
He already has 2 golden balls given to the tournament's best player from 2 different World Cups, 14 years apart. He won it all in 2022.
The world champions are Argentina.
And now he's chasing something nobody has done in over 60 years. Defending a World Cup title and winning back-to-back championships, something only Brazil has managed back in the 1950s and 60s. It's worth sitting with just how rare that achievement really is. Germany couldn't do it, France couldn't do it, even with Mbappe at his peak. Brazil themselves haven't managed it again since those 2 tournaments over 60 years ago. That's the company Messi is trying to join this week, at an age when nobody expected him to still be doing this at all.
Flag is up. It's deemed offside.
Now let's talk about the other half of this story, Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. It's Kane! Oh, wow!
If Messi's tournament is about saying goodbye, Kane's is about making up for lost time. For years, people brought up Harry Kane's empty trophy cabinet. He won the Golden Boot at the 2018 World Cup, but England didn't make the final. In 2022, France broke his heart, and a missed penalty from that game still gets brought up today. For almost 10 years, he carried England on his back without ever winning a major trophy. Even after he finally left Tottenham, after 14 years there, to join Bayern Munich, plenty of fans wondered out loud if he'd ever get his hands on real silverware at all. That wasn't just about winning trophies for the sake of it. It was about proving he wasn't a nearly man, that the trophies simply hadn't lined up yet. Look at him now. Kane has already won the Bundesliga title, the German Cup, and a domestic double with Bayern. He's been the league's top scorer 3 seasons in a row, something no other player in Bundesliga history has ever done.
And a movement in the center from Kane.
And now at this World Cup, arguably playing the best football of his career, he's already scored 6 goals. That ties him with legends like Gary Lineker for the most goals any England player has ever scored at a single major tournament.
Still Harry Kane! Oh, my word!
Think about how he got there. Against Mexico at the Azteca Stadium, a ground where England had never won a match in their history, Kane stepped up and scored the winning penalty under huge pressure with the crowd against him the whole way.
It's England's king!
A few games earlier against Congo, England were losing, and the whole tournament looked like it was slipping away. Kane scored twice in the second half and pulled his team through almost on his own. That's not luck. That's a captain doing exactly what a captain is supposed to do when everything is on the line. Watch the way he's led this England squad through the tournament too, organizing the press, talking younger players through nervy moments, taking responsibility even after difficult performances. This is a very different Kane to the one who quietly absorbed criticism after 2022. Because of performances like that, England are in a World Cup semi-final for the first time since 2018. 60 years since they last won the trophy, and right now, Harry Kane is standing at the center of the best chance this country has had in decades to finally end that wait. So when you put these two players side by side, you see two completely different careers somehow peaking at the exact same moment on the exact same stage. Messi is a different kind of genius. He drops deep, creates chances for his teammates almost as often as he scores himself, and sees passes on the field that nobody else can. In the quarterfinal win over Switzerland, he didn't even need to score to be the best player on the pitch. He set up the opening goal with a perfect corner kick, adding to a World Cup assist total that already ranks him among the greatest creators the tournament has ever seen. He doesn't just win matches by himself, he builds them for everyone around him piece by piece until the whole team is playing at his level. Kane is a pure number 9. He's built to punish you inside the box. Give him half a yard and he'll finish it. With his right foot, with his head from the penalty spot, it doesn't matter to him. He's not flashy. He's not going to dribble past 5 defenders for fun, but he's incredibly efficient. And that's exactly what a team needs when a match comes down to one moment. It's almost poetic how different their games are and yet how equally dangerous they've both been. One forces you to defend an entire pitch because he can hurt you from anywhere. The other forces you to defend 18 yards perfectly because the smallest mistake in the box is all he needs. Both of these players carry their countries. Both wear the responsibility of being the leader, whether or not they wear the armband. Both have spent years answering questions about whether they'd ever get this far again. And now, after every near miss, every bit of pressure, every doubter who wrote them off, they're about to walk onto the same field, in the same tournament, with a spot in the World Cup final right in front of them. Really think about what this match means for each of them. For Messi, the pressure works almost the opposite way from Kane. He's already won everything there is to win. But this could be his very last chance, ever, to do something no player his age has done at this stage of a World Cup in over 60 years. Win the semi-final, and Argentina are one match away from back-to-back World Cup titles, and Messi earns one more final on football's biggest stage before he possibly walks away from international football for good. For Harry Kane, this is simply the biggest match of his career, no exaggeration. Win it and England are just one game away from ending 60 years without a World Cup. Lose it, and it becomes one more heartbreaking near miss in a career that already has too many of them. Imagine being a lifelong England fan watching this game. 60 years of waiting comes down to 90 minutes, and the man carrying that weight is finally playing like he belongs on this exact stage. Now imagine being an Argentina fan, knowing this might genuinely be the last time you ever watch Messi wear that shirt in a World Cup. Every touch feels a little heavier. Nobody wants this story to end, but everybody knows it eventually has to. That's exactly why this match means so much more than just 3 points and a place in the final. It's legacy going up against redemption, a legend trying to write one final, unbelievable chapter in the greatest story this sport has ever told, standing across from a captain trying to end 6 decades of heartbreak. So here's what I actually want to know from you. Who are you backing on Wednesday? Are you Team Messi, hoping to watch him produce one more piece of magic before he says goodbye to international football forever? Or are you Team Kane, hoping he finally brings a World Cup home for England after everything he's sacrificed to get here? Drop a comment right now and tell me who you think wins, because honestly, nobody watching this really knows how Wednesday is going to go. If you enjoyed breaking this down with me, do me a favor and hit subscribe, because the moment this semifinal actually happens, I'll be right back here with the full breakdown of exactly what happened. Turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. This is exactly the kind of football moment we live for here. Messi against Kane, legacy against redemption. Wednesday, everything gets decided. I'll see you in the next one.